Right, a junkie move. Basically, when you're scamming someone, you're acting like a scumbag. Yeah, a junkie move. Bit of a disrespectful term to someone with a drug habit, but it is what it is. A junkie move. This one is Pentonville, BCAT local. Yes, in North London. It's an absolute hive. It's a dump. I mean, I've never seen so many cockroaches in just in a cell. That's a whole nother time. But anyway, um, I was banged up with my pal. We was in like a big double. It was like a massive. It was like 2 cells in one. It had like another toilet, another room with a toilet and a sink in. Yeah, and like some big ass thing. And me and my pal we've been brewing hooch in the cell. Yeah, like, that's another story. But hooch, man, just loads of fruit, sugar, bread, yeast. Got some oxo cubes, some water. Chuck it all together. Put it in a bag under your bed. Hope that it don't blow up or whatever, and hope that the screw don't find it. But anyway, it was ready to drink this one night. Yeah, so we thought we'd have a night out. Yeah, that's what we called it in there, innit? Yeah, it's a night out. Like, we're getting on it tonight. Yeah, so we thought we'd get hold of something. Yeah, I think we had these things booked up anyway. I can't remember. Pre-gabs. Yeah. Stay away from pre-gabs. Stay away from anything but pre-gabs, man. But, anyway, me and my pal, we've gone out at social dinner whenever we decide we could. We grabbed hold of a matey that Adam, I forgot his name, a grey haired geezer. And can we get can we get 2 things off you tonight? 2 300s, yeah? 300 each. They're like a muscle relaxant or something, I don't know what they are. But anyway, he's gone, yeah, no problem, yeah, I'll sort it out later. Right, lovely. Like, he's talking about dinner time, yeah? Gets 1 in the morning, 1 at night. And he meant to take him in front of the nurse, but he puts them in his tongue, or whatever he does with them, tends to take them. And then, boom, we buy them off him later. I forgot what we bought. It was for, I think he done 300 mil for like a quarter a burn or something. Like, so, later on that night's come. Dinner time, I should say. Dinner time. We run lock, boom. Come out for dinner. We're waiting around, waiting for him. He's the last there. Every single day is the last one. Every day, waiting for these geezers long. And I say in a junkie move, like we're all acting like junkies. I mean, myself included. Like, this is a story about me wanting to get on it and acting like a complete junkie. And so we finally grabbed hold of him at dinner. We've done a deal. He's given us the 2 things. We give him his burn. Away we went. Anyway, later on that night, as soon as we banged up for dinner, we've got the hooch out. Me and my pal were drinking it, strong as well. We was. It tastes like cider. This shit, yeah, that's what it tastes like. So anyway, night's going on. We're drinking it, and we're both quite pissed. Said, like, should we do the things? Yeah, we're like, yeah. Got them out. I put mine in my mouth and just swallowed it. I just swallowed mine. I didn't chew it or anything. Actually, no, I did. I undone it. They're like it's like a capsule. Separated the capsule, poured it out. Yeah. Might have been sniffing it. I can't remember. I was a scumbag myself. I can't even remember how I took it, sniffed it or swallowed it. But I knew mum was a pre-gap, yeah. However I knew that by the taste it was a pre-gap. My mate's put his one in his mouth. He's chewed it. It's like, that's a tea whitener. I mean, what you on about? He was like, that's a tea whitener, bruv. I'm like, listen, what you on about? He went, listen, he's opened that thing up and he's put tea whitener in it. I mean, why is he even taking the time to do that, mate? He's like, I'm telling you now, that's what you've done, yeah? I was like, listen, give it half hour, you might even start feeling it, just chill out. And anyway, he's complaining the whole time, he's telling me he's a tea whitener. So, but, and he's doing my head in because I'm like sticking up for the other geezer. I'm like, listen, he's not a tea whitener. What are you on about? Why would he do this? Like, it's just stupid. It's ridiculous. Think of the time it takes to do that. It's ridiculous. He wouldn't do that. So, like, me and him are arguing now. Half hour's come, he's still not feeling it. An hour's come, he's not feeling it. The drink's flowing, so like we're getting more pissed, and the argument's getting louder and louder. It's turned into a full-scale fight. I mean, like, I can't remember who threw the first punch, but I know my jaw hurt in the morning. Yeah, so like we're fighting in the cell. We're actually fighting in the cell. Broke up. We're arguing. Like, we've known each other on road. Like, we're good pals. Like, me and this geezer. You know, the hooch I've got the hooch. I'm like, we're not drinking no more. I threw it down the toilet. It was like half a bucket. It was like 10 litres. We got through half of it and I threw the rest away. Like, in a huff. We're not drinking no more. After hours of arguing and fighting, this is like 2, 3, 4 in the morning now, yeah? This has gone on all night. All night we're fighting. Eventually we're making up. Yeah, we're sitting on the bed, bottom bunk, yeah. Got my hand on his back or whatever. He's got telling each other like, we're so sorry. This is ridiculous. We're so sorry. We know each other on the road. How can we be this ridiculous? But it was definitely tea whitener though. I'm like, we'll ask him in the morning. He went, can you ask a screw? He went, can you ask a screw for a light? Because during this argument, I threw the lighter and smashed it. So we're looking on the floor for the flint. Couldn't find it. So I was like, I got on the bell. The Gov's come. I went, can I have a lighter, Gov? He went, what? I went, get a lighter, please. He went, have you been drinking? This was a night screw. He went, have you been drinking? It stinks. I went, no. He went, just get in bed. I've got on the bell again. He's walked off. I've got on the bell. He's come back. I went, if you don't get the screw, I went, if you don't give me a lighter, I went, how is it? Go and get Oscar 1. Go and get Oscar 1. He's told me he's not getting Oscar 1 and I've been drinking. So I was like, listen. I'm getting the story mixed up. He's gone a couple of times and I'm keep getting on the bell and I'm bugging him, yeah. Get Oscar 1, he's not getting Oscar 1. In the meantime, my pal's in the background, yeah, egging me on like, no, we need a light. So eventually I bust a razor blade, bust a blade out of a razor, got on the bell, he's come back, put it to my throat. Well, if you don't get Oscar 1, I'm gonna cut my throat and all that. He's going, what's all this? Why are you acting like this? Why don't you just sleep it off? He knows I've been drinking. My mate's hiding behind the literally hiding behind the bunk bed. It's a wooden one. You can't really see him. Yeah, he's hiding. It's just egging me on. Standing behind it, egging me on. Anyway, eventually Oscar 1's come. Like, long story short, Oscar 1's come. What's the matter? He knows me. Everyone like, I've probably been in jail. I've probably been in there about a year by this point. I want a light, I only want a light, and then I'll go to sleep. I mean, if I give you a light, will you smoke it and go a bit and stop creating? Well, yeah, of course. Anyway, he's lit a wick. That's all the other screw needed to do anyway. He lit a wick, put it under the bed, put it under the cell door. Smoked it. I can't really remember much. But I know the next day we had social in the morning. Screws open the door and I'm sitting like this. I think it was on D wing, but like the cell, the door, the table and the chairs come out of the wall, and it's like a metal, like just a metal chair, metal table, and another metal chair. They come out of the wall. You can't move them. And I was sitting on that with my head on the table asleep. I don't even remember going there. Screws open the door. Social time. Pulled matey in the cell. Warren's shot right out there. I'm like slapping water on my face, like, mate, it's coming to sell. I'm still expecting him to say, no, it weren't me. Warren's told him the story, and I'm like looking at him like as if it's like waiting for him to like defend himself. He went, yeah, no. What happened was, and I straight away I thought, oh no. He drops it on the floor. He really did, picks it up. He had to give it back to the nurse because he drops it on the floor, and they give him another one. So the nurse must have swipped it. Like it was the nurse's fault. Like what, the nurses separating pre-gabs and taking the pre-gab out and putting Fritzy wider in. And we bit the anger of the night just come flooding back to the pair of us. We was both hungover. I was coming down off the pre-gab. Warren was coming down off tea whitener. I said his name. And we ended up weighing his geezer in. Not too bad, but he deserved it. Kicked him out of the cell. He come back the next day, apologised. We probably had more pre-gabs off him, more tea whiteners. But yeah, if you ever end up in Pentonville or anything, don't do pre-gabs because they might be tea whitener.